We have got to stop spreading these lies about surviving high school. I need to set the record straight with you. So the first lie that you've been told is that these are the most important years of your life. False. Completely untrue. I have been told over and over again by several different parents and teens that I work with that they've been told this is the most important year of your life, going as young as 3rd grade. Now the thing is that I'm pretty sure that colleges are not interested in going back to your 3rd grade experience unless you happen to mention it or you're some remarkable genius. So the fact is that not every year can be the most important year. That's just ridiculous. The truth is that this is just one chapter of your life. High school is important. The things that you do and how you behave in high school do matter. They have an impact on your future and others in your world, but it's not to say that you can never change the story or change the script in some sort of way. If you find yourself in the same rut, recreating the same story or chapter over and over again, that's where meeting with a therapist can be really helpful in helping you shift gears or have a plot twist in a positive direction. The second lie that you've been told is that teachers always know best. That's completely wrong. Sometimes teachers get it wrong. I've had the experience where I was quizzing somebody once on multiplication tables, and I mean, it's been a while since I've had to do those, but I know the basics, right? They asked me to quiz them, and so I said, okay, what is 8 times 4? And they said the correct answer, 32. But in my brain, I was like, no, that's wrong. It's 28. And so I said, false, wrong. And they were like,
no, Mallory, you're wrong.
I had to pull out a calculator and realize I was wrong. Teachers can be wrong. So the truth is that teachers are humans. They're not supposed to know everything, just like you're not supposed to know everything. Sometimes they make mistakes. Now, this is not license or encouragement for you to go up to your teacher that you have a problem with and say,
you're wrong.
Please don't do that. That is not helpful or effective. There are other ways to bring up to somebody that, hey, there might be a different or better approach there. We know in the therapy world that we are constantly growing and changing and evolving, and sometimes we get new information about how people work or strategies that we might try, and that's the same for your teachers too. There was once a time where we used to teach people that the earth was flat, and it's not. We've learned that it is round or roundish. It's definitely not flat though. Just remember that even though your teachers are very smart and intelligent, they are still human and we are all learning together. This next lie breaks my heart, and that's that being popular means that you have no problems. That's just not true. For some reason, we have this idea that if people like us and everybody likes us, that means that everybody will listen to us, they will respect us, and they will take us seriously. But that's not true. The thing is that a lot of people, and especially in high school, tend to confuse the idea of being popular with being powerful. When it comes to people who you consider to be popular, usually people are a little afraid of them. They can be either very assertive, like their opinion really matters to them, or they might be a little aggressive. So you might want to check in on, do I actually like this person and respect them, or am I afraid of them or upsetting them in some sort of way? Because the truth is, and here's the key here, everybody hurts. It doesn't matter if you're popular, it doesn't matter if you're smart, it doesn't matter if you've got a good heart. Everybody hurts at some point in time, and that's okay. That's actually really healthy. We don't necessarily want you to be hurting all the time or keep it from living your life or enjoying your life, but it's important to experience hurt and pain sometimes because it makes us empathetic and understanding towards others. It's actually a little bit of a superpower when you think about it. When we remember that everybody hurts, it can help us be a little more compassionate towards others and towards ourselves too. Now, a common thing that comes up over and over again in high school and sometimes beyond is dealing with bullies. And I gotta tell you, you have been lied to about what helps with bullies when you're a teenager. Oftentimes you've been told to ignore bullies and they'll stop, they'll go away, they'll move on to somebody else. But that is not an effective approach, especially when you're a teenager. We know that hurt hurt people hurt other people. And so if you think about it, if somebody is hurting and they are bullying somebody else, ignoring them is probably just going to make the situation worse because they're going to think, I haven't gotten the response that I wanted, so let me keep trying at this. Or the truth is that it's going to give them more power to keep doing this with you because they think, ooh, they're an easy target. I can just like offload onto them and just move on to the next person. And that's not healthy. Again, we just want to remember that when it comes to bullying, ignoring is not going to solve the problem. If anything, it's just going to potentially maybe move directions to another person, so you're really just kind of spreading the hate. Something that's much more useful and effective is using shock and awe. So when you can confuse somebody who is bullying you, it usually stops them because you've changed the story. So a lot of times if somebody comes up to you and they start bullying you, or what's more common, they start texting you and bullying you that way, and you react in a surprising way, it's going to confuse them. They might think you're a little weird, but it's going to stop them. So some common surprising ways that you might try to stop a bully by shock and awe is to say thank you, expressing appreciation for their guidance. So this is going to be confusing because usually people don't expect to be thanked when they've been a jerk to us. Plus, it's really hard to argue with somebody who expresses appreciation to us. You yourself might be shocked by how awesome these results are. Raise your hand if you've ever been told that making friends is so easy when you're in high school. I raise both my hands because I hear this a lot. That is false. It is not easy to make friends in high school at all. It might be a little bit easier to make friends of circumstance or to connect with other people because you have more opportunity and possibility there, but it definitely doesn't make it easier. So the truth is that making friends is really awkward. It's going to be awkward because you both are trying to feel each other out and see, does this work for me? You're assessing and reassessing, is this somebody who I like that I want to spend more time with? And are they interested in spending more time with me? If you're looking for more strategies on how to survive high school, I really recommend that you try out the guided meditation on your screen right over here. It's just 5 minutes. And if you found the information in this video useful and helpful, please share it. You never know who you could be helping. Thanks for watching.